President Trump is on a mission of peace with North Korea, as he calls it. He's attacking America's closest allies, singling out Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau for pushing back against stiff tariffs the U.S. is now imposing, and taking on all of the G7 countries for, as he sees it, unfair trade. And this image put out over the weekend by the German government during the summit, and there's so many people studying that body language. Here's ABC's Chief Global Affairs correspondent Martha Raddatz, also here in Singapore.
Even as he was preparing to sit down with America's fiercest foe, President Trump launched a new volley of attacks on our closest allies. Sorry, we cannot let our friends or enemies take advantage of us on trade anymore, he tweeted. Barely 48 hours ago, the president was touting his ties to the G7 countries.
Angela and Emmanuel and Justin, I would say the relationship is a 10.
But things quickly turned dark. Trump refusing to budge on his plans to impose stiff tariffs on aluminum and steel from Canada and other allies. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau vowing to retaliate with tariffs on American goods.
Canadians were polite, we're reasonable, but we also will not be pushed around.
The president went ballistic, calling Trudeau very dishonest and weak, refusing to sign the traditional G7 statement of solidarity. His advisors going even further.
There's a special place in hell for any foreign leader that engages in bad faith diplomacy with President Donald J. Trump and then tries to stab him in the back on the way out the door.
They accused Trudeau of trying to undermine the North Korea summit.
POTUS is not going to let a Canadian prime minister push him around. Kim must not see American weakness.
From Canada, a measured response.
Canada does not believe that ad hominem attacks are a particularly appropriate or useful way to conduct our relations.
And in Germany, Chancellor Angela Merkel calling out Trump's words as sobering and a little depressing.
And Martha Raddatz back with us tonight here in Singapore. Secretary Pompeo, right here in the region, was pressed. Does he agree with what President Trump said about Justin Trudeau? And he didn't go that far. He actually said there are often irritants in our relationships.
There are irritants, David, but there is very rarely name-calling from a president of the United States to our allies. We're here for this historic summit, but that issue is not going to go away, David.
All right, Martha, you and I will be here right through the night. Thank you. Stay with ABC News for full coverage of the summit right here in Singapore, including that historic moment when President Trump and Kim Jong-un meet for the first time. We will break in live. I'll be joining George, Martha, John, the entire team. That's just a short time from now.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.